Republican Congressman Todd Rokita made a stop today in Lafayette to open his new District 4 office. News Channel 18's Kristen Mayorano has continuing coverage on Rokita's comments on the nation's economy and how to dig ourselves out of debt. Kristen?
Well, Jeff, when I asked Congressman Rokita about his thoughts on a new CBS poll that showed record low approval ratings for Congress, he said he stood by his decision to wait for the best possible debt deal. He spent a good part of this morning talking to some of his constituents on what he thinks needs to happen next.
I think the discussion carries on, and I think when you see what S&P did, you see that the deal that was made in Washington, D.C. last week didn't solve anything.
Congressman Todd Rokita says the task before him and his colleagues now is to find the solution to the nation's debt problems.
If we let these businesses keep more of their money, let individuals keep more of their money so that they can invest in research and development, we can be competitive with the rest of the world. That takes a huge tax overhaul that we need to get to. It takes deregulation.
Later in the day Tuesday, Rokita sang a similar tune when he spoke to members of the Lafayette Rotary Club.
We're broke, so we have to weigh what those intangible benefits are with the tangible reality that we can't afford it.
But not everyone there agreed with what he had to say, including his main conclusion that the country needs to make changes to entitlements like Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security, and that Congress shouldn't raise taxes.
So I don't think we should look at taxes as our money being confiscated, but something that we buy collectively.
As a freshman congressman, what are you personally doing to bring back civility and bipartisan compromise?
And like we said, the main reason Representative Rokita was in town today was to mark the opening of a new District 4 office in Lafayette. He spoke to a crowded room at the Greater Lafayette Commerce Building on Columbia Street this morning. The office's coordinator says the 4th Congressional District hasn't had an office in Lafayette in 18 years. Rokita says creating the new location was important to him.
This office is for this community. I just happen to be, and my staff just happens to be the current occupiers of it and in service to this community.
Rokita told people in attendance that the House of Representatives was created to be the people's house and to fulfill those responsibilities. He felt he needed to be close to the people of his district. Kristen Mayorano, News Channel 18.